Everything, everywhere, all at once. Everything there is to do in Metro Detroit is coming at you on this video. And we're talking September, when the air smells like cider and grill smoke and sweatshirts start coming out at night. And the calendar does not let up here in Metro Detroit. Street fairs and art shows. Hello Ferndale Weekend and Art and Apples. Oktoberfests are going to be popping up everywhere. And the Renaissance Festival is still going strong through the month. Cider mills fire up the presses. Donuts hit the bags. Warmed and hay rides are not far behind. And this is the time where Detroit sports go full throttle. The Tigers grinded through the home stretch. The Lions kick off at Ford Field. The Red Wings start sharpening their skates for the preseason. And U of M is back and playing again. Pine Knob and Meadowbrook are both wrapping up huge concert going seasons. Comedy rooms are busy, and there is just a festival or market in just about every downtown almost every weekend. It's back to school time, but it's also peak get out before the leaves change time. My name is Mike Pernout, local real estate agent here in Metro Detroit. I love that you guys have trusted me for over 24 years with your home purchases and home sales. We help over 800 families per year, have about 3,000 Google 5-star Google reviews, which you can see here, and I'd be honored to get the call to help you find your next home. And as always, we start out with something near and dear and lovingly to my heart, and that's live music and concerts. So I have gotten comments now, a couple of comments, some of them not worded as nicely as they could, that I need to keep my opinions on music to myself. That is absolutely not going to happen. I'm going to sprinkle my own flavor in this thing. But I will go rapid fire because one of the comments said, I watch a lot of your videos, but you just don't move fast enough through the list. So I will do that. I will concede that point. Side note, I personally have probably had my best or second best concert year, not festival year because I didn't go to a lot of those, but concert year. I just looked back at my StubHub and my Ticketmaster account. I have literally seen 40 shows so far this year. Literally. Oh my God, it was amazing. It's been an amazing season. We're just gonna keep on going with it. We're gonna keep on going. It's getting slower. It does. September's a slow concert going month, but you know, we're gonna get it there. And a little housekeeping while we're at it. Arts Beats and Eats has still not wrapped up yet. It goes straight through September 2nd. The Detroit Jazz Festival at Hart Plaza still goes to September 2nd. The Romeo Peach Festival is still going till September 2nd. And of course, the Michigan State Fair goes to September 1st. That is not a place I want to go. Just not. I tried it once. Ooh. And as always, Ben Sharkey is going to get his own section, even though he's only got 2 shows, one at the Whitney September 3rd, and then one at Belle Isle September 9th. Now moving on, Little Caesars Arena, we've got Uncle Charlie's R&B Cookout Tour on September 5th. No idea what that is. Charlie Wilson throws an R&B family reunion with Babyface, K-Cy Haley, and I will not be there. Sleep Token is coming September 26th. It's a masked cult favorite, bringing their hype and heavy even in America. No idea who this is either. All right, this one I know. The Queens. 4 legends, 1 stage, 1 night, September 28th. This is actually pretty cool. Chaka Khan, Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight, and Stephanie Mills. 1 bill, all goosebumps. Okay, my discovery of Gladys Knight came from the movie High Fidelity, where he said he wanted Gladys Knight singing a soulful song at his funeral. And I actually started listening to Gladys Knight. I was like, oh my God, she's fantastic. Pine Knob, we're moving on. Tedeschi Trucks Band and Government Mules playing September 10th. 2 jam giants on 1 stage. No idea who they... Well, the Government Mule I've heard of, yeah. All right, Jason Aldean playing September 11th and 12th. So it's 2 nights of country throwdown with Nate Smith. Nope, we're not going. We're just not going to the show. Okay, Falling in Reverse, September 19th. Metalcore. Never really got into metalcore. Hey, throw a comment below who your favorite metalcore is if you are metalcore, because I want to know more about this whole genre of music. I would probably get into that. They're playing with Slaughter to Prevail and Point North to Keep It Loud. 101 Riff Fest featuring Breaking Benjamin and 3 Days Grace is coming September 20th. That's an all-day rock party. There's a second stage with Escape the Fate, Miss May I, The Haunt, and Autumn Kings and more. The B-52s and DEVO. That's a fun show. New Wave Legends unite for Cosmic De-Evolution dance partying. Lane Lovich opens. Don't know who that is. Lainey Wilson, September 26th. Don't know, don't care. Oh, it's a country. Got country's new headliner Glow Up Whirlwind Tour with Muda Kane, Bloodline, and Lauren Watkins. Papa Roach and Rise Against are playing September 28th. Actually, that might be a decent show. They're doing a co-headline on that one. Neither one's really the opener. Let's go over to the Fox Theater. Jeezy is playing live on September 12th. It's a black tie spin on trap classics, full symphonic arrangements with Color of Noise, orchestra, and DJ drama. Bonnie Raitt, September 13th, will not be there. Slide guitar masterclass with, nope. I don't want to talk about it. Dream Theater, September 21st. Don't know who this is. If any of these are people that I should be listening to, throw them in the comments. Like anything that you think I would actually like, because I'm a big music guy and like I'm always out to find more new cool music. Comerica Park, the Lumineers. I'm gonna be there September 13th. Yes, sir. Ballpark sing-alongs, Under the Lights, the Backseat Lovers, and Chance Peanut. Don't know who that is. Michigan Lottery Amphitheater over in Sterling Heights. State Fairgrounds. Allison Cross and Union Station featuring Jerry Douglas is playing September 6th. This is bluegrass royalty and not quite as prime. At the Meadowbrook Amphitheater, we've got the Alabama Shakes. I am in for this, 100%. I will be at this show. If you see me, stop and say hi. I will wear a Para Team t-shirt. I will actually do that so I'm more recognizable. Like the bald head doesn't give it away. Lee Bryce is coming September 19th. I might actually go to that show as well. Radio anthems and nope. I just like the name Lee Bryce. I didn't realize it was country. Moving on. The Fillmore, Young Blood, September 10th. This is an alt-rock, chaos, crowd surf, charisma, and cathartic sing-alongs. That's a lot of C's, man. That's a lot of C's in the script. Okay. Static X with Dope, September 18th. Industrial. That's another genre I never got into. Shabuzi is coming September 23rd, which is a country rap crossover? Sounds terrible. Bruce Dickinson, September 25th. That's the Iron Maiden's frontman, actually. That I knew. And he's going to do solo and storytelling. Kind of like a Henry Rollins type of thing. Like Henry Rollins' Black Flag. He kind of did his spoken word, his comedy, and the Black... Anyway. Soundboard at the Motor City Casino. We've got Hanson coming September 18th. Like the Bop Kids. I might have to go to that. And I also thought the Jonas Brothers were the ones that did that Bop. Go figure. Yep. You did too? Yeah, that's a Mandela effect thing right there. That's what that is. Because everybody thinks that Mbop was the Jonas Brothers. It was not. Music Soul Child is coming September 28th, which is Neo Soul Velvet Vocal. No idea what that is either. Okay, moving on. St. Andrews Hall, Jerry Cantrell, September 9th. I want to say that he was with Alice in Chains, but I don't know that. If that's the truth or not, put it below. The Darkness, September 17th. Glam rock, guitar. I believe in a thing called love. Oh, okay, there we go. That makes sense. That's what that one is. Okay. Christone Kingfish Ingram. Sounds like country. It's blues. Modern blues with face-melting solos. Okay. Franz Ferdinand, September 29th, which is that Glasgow dance punk party, Take Me Out, that guy. Cathedral Theater at the Masonic Temple. Well, there's a proper name right there. September 9th, we've got Mr. Vance Joy coming in. I may go see that show. September 13th, we've got Garbage coming in. I am going to see that show. I mean, guys, remember? I'm only happy when it rains. Da-da-da. Okay. Dragon Force is coming in September 18th. No idea who that is. Hyperspeed, power metal, shrieking, bring your... air guitar. Got it. And then for all my EDM fans out there, we literally have one singular show that's probably worth going to in September, and that's going to be Spotlight Jeff Mills on September 13th. And then we also have on September 11th, Saliva, which is a post-grunge new metal, bringing the early 2000 hits back like Click, Click, Boom. Oh, that's who that is. Click, Click, Boom. At the Crowfoot, we've got Gowar. These guys are absurd. I have actually seen them in the past more out of curiosity than anything else. They're more show than they are music. So the Steel Drivers are coming September 5th. Don't know who they are. Bluegrass. Powerful harmonies, lots of banjo. Chris Stapleton was the lead singer for these guys before he went solo. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Okay. The Majestic Theater. One of my favorites. Deltron 3030. Sci-fi hip hop. Yeah, we're going to keep going. I can't. Michigan Stadium is now having concerts. And the very first one they're kicking it off with is Zach Bryan with John Mayer and Ryan Bingham in September 27th. I could not be more sad for the first show to be kicking. Terrible. Anyway, and then we got Kubek Family Farms in Fowlerville. Luke Bryan is also playing September 20th. It's the farm tour stop, country hits in the field, and a tailgate song. Oh, okay. Let's just go to theater. Okay. So September is bringing a mix of Smart Talks, live orchestra, spectacles. Spooky season is finally starting. Some Disney magic, and so there's a little bit of something for everyone. Let's go to the Fisher. An Evening with Jane Goodall is on September 8th. The legendary primalologist shares stories from a lifetime of fieldwork and conservation. I am going to fall asleep. The Witcher in concert. That sounds actually really interesting. It's September 13th. It's based on the TV show The Witcher. A live orchestra brings The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt score to life with cinematic in-game visuals. We got 3 Phantom and some sort of a harmonic orchestra on September 14th. So this is hip-hop with symphony, MC plus DJ plus full orchestra, and an actual vocalist. Well, that's interesting. Okay. The Royal Oak Music Theater. I have not been there in a while. Okay. Hocus Pocus Live is happening September 15th. Yeah. So it can't be. That's interesting. Okay. Oh my God, it's Drag Race. Oh my God, that's amazing. Okay. Live vocals, lip syncs, comedy, choreography, and full Halloween vibes. One night only. Costumes encouraged. I might have to go to that. Okay. LCA, Little Caesars Arena. We're back. Disney on Ice presents Frozen and Encanto. So you got to sit through Frozen, but then you can get to Encanto. Okay. Okay, parents, there we go. It's for the littles. Anna, Elsa, Mirabelle, and the whole Madrigal crew are there doing skating and sliding and acrobatics, and Mickey will be there, I'm sure. I think he's at all of them at this point. All right, comedy, we're going to slide over to LCA to see Carlos Miller, DC Young Fly, Coco Bean, Spin the Block, comedy tour. They're going to fill this room, actually, because this is a lot of mediocrity, but it's a lot of it, right? Sometimes it is quantity over the quality. We will see at what price these tickets are going to be. I will not be there. And then over at the Fox Theater, we got Louis C.K. on September 24th on the Ridiculous Tour. At the Royal Oak Music Theater, we've got Connor O'Malley on September 12th in his comedic humor tour. They're not getting creative with these names, are they? Mark Ridley's, we've got Josh Blue going from September 18th to 20th. Storytelling, misdirection, pun. Oh, he was on Last Comic Standing. That's where we know. Okay, who's the champ? TJ Miller. Okay, I liked him. He was in the show Silicon Valley. I like him. I've seen him before. September 25th to 27th. I will be there. Yeah, he's got a big personality, actually. And then he did like a whole late show thing for a while, which was cool. Sports ball. Detroit Tigers, Comerica Park, home games. So the Tigers have 4 home stands this month. Here's the full home slate with the theme nights that you get when you buy the special ticket package. All right, versus New York Mets on Monday 9/1 to Wednesday 9/3. Monday 9/1 is a 1:10 p.m. game. Special ticket packages includes Kylo and Co. Tigers t-shirts. 9/2 special package includes Wayne State University gear. Wednesday 9/3 at 1:10 there's a midweek matinee to close the set. I don't know what that means. And then it's versus the Chicago White Sox, 9/5 to 9/7. Ticket packages include like U of M gear. Okay, so that one's U of M gear night. 9/6 Saturday Night Baseball, no theme. 9/7, 1:40 p.m. is Chevy Sunday Kids Day. And then the kids get to run the bases that day. That's right, only for 14 and under, so this kid will not be doing that. Versus the Cleveland Guardians, Tuesday 9/16 to 18. So 9/16, 6:40 p.m. you can bring a dog. And then there's pup tickets and pup food, I guess. 9/17 Irish Heritage Night, which includes an Irish Heritage jersey. 9/18 Afternoon Getaway Day. Do you bring me a beach towel? Versus the Atlanta Braves on the 19th. It's Fiesta Tigers, right? Including music and celebrating Latino culture. Saturday 9/20 Fiesta Tigers continues, because apparently that was a popular one. Sunday 9/21 is Chevy Sunday Kids Day again, with face painting rides and bases running yet again. Probably 14 and under as well. If you're picking one for the family, you either want to do the bases running or the dog Sundays. Although, if they're not friendly dogs, that would actually kind of backfire. I would do the Fiesta Tigers because I really love Mexican food. Detroit Red Wings, LCA, preseason. We're getting there. Hockey is back on the calendar with 2 tune-ups at LCA. Perfect to go take a look at those new rookies that are coming in. So Thursday, September 27th, 7 p.m. versus the Buffalo Sabres. First home preseason game. I don't know what to expect out of this one. I don't even know how the Wings are doing right now. Somebody tell me how the Wings are going to do this season, because I've not been following at all. We got too much powerful sports going on in Detroit for me to worry about the Wings. I probably just lost a subscriber. I'm so sorry. Monday the 29th, 7 p.m. against the Pittsburgh Penguins. It's the final home preseason game, and I have no idea what that even looks like. All right, so Detroit Lions, of course, are back. We are now out of pregame into actual games, and we are on the road to the Super Bowl. This is our year, my guys. This is our year. Get out your Honolulu Blue. If you don't have it, go get it. Sunday, September 14th, 1 p.m. versus the Chicago Bears. This is going to be your home opener. Energy is our division rival. A lot of new season optimism. At least I have a lot of new season optimism. It's going to be loud. It's going to be great. Sunday, September 28th at 1 p.m., we're hosting the Cleveland Browns, which is our AFC North test just 2 weeks later. Another chance to see how the offense is settling in, the defense is cranking up under the dome. U of M football is back, my guys, and the roster is looking a little thin, but they got that freshman quarterback, Bryce Underwood from Belleville. So preseason ranking is 14. But I think these guys are going to show up well. So they've got 2 home games because they got a bye week. First one's going to be on August 30th. I wanted to include that against New Mexico. They're going to crush them, by the way. Like, they're going to crush them. And then they're going to come back and crush again September 13th. But neither one of those games will really make a big impact on their rankings, just being honest, because playing CMU is like playing, like, I don't know, Farmies in high school. Just lost another subscriber. Go Chippewas. Metro Detroit events. So there's more. How much more? A lot more. We're not even there yet, guys. We've got the Richmond Good Old Days Festival, September 4th to 7th in downtown Richmond. Downtown Richmond is comprised of approximately 6 homes. Arts and Apple, September 5th to 7th at the Rochester Municipal Park. There's over 200 artists, vendors, food trucks, stages, entertainment, demos, face painting, kids art, all the things. All the things. The Plymouth Fall Festival. I really like this one. This is September 5th to 7th in downtown Plymouth. There are carnival rides, car shows, bingo, music, rotary chicken dinner, pancake breakfast. Cool. Smoke and Rock and Blues, September 5th to 6th in downtown Brighton. It's free. We're going to rock out, we're going to barbecue, we're going to have some blues. That's what happens there. The Detroit Water Lantern Festival at the Maharis Gentry Park in Detroit. That's happening Saturday, September 6th, and that is a sunset or a dusk kind of a thing. You can go and get and decorate and then launch a lantern. Dally in the alley. Yes! Back again. This is Detroit's biggest neighborhood block party. Literally, it started as a block party. There's multiple music stages now. There's art vendors, there's food, kids areas, and free entry because it is simply a block party. Troy Family Days, the 55th annual Family Days. Carnivals, fireworks, parades, all of it. The Metro Boat Show, September 12th to 14th. You're going to find new boats. You're going to find used boats. You're going to find pontoon boats and speed boats and ski boats and wakeboard boats and surf boats, which are also wakeboard boats usually. Not all the time, but usually. Then we got the Made in Michigan Festival, featuring all things made in Michigan, September 12th and 13th in downtown Allen Park. Not much more to say about that. The Drone Art Show, a music concert and drone show, September 12th to 13th. Tickets for this event are $39. It's literally going to be hundreds of drones choreographed to a live stream quartet. This actually sounds pretty cool. Frankenfest in Detroit at the historic Fort Wayne. This is actually free. So it's abnormal art, monstrous creations, and entertainment inside the 1845 fort. Canterbury Village Oktoberfest, September 13th to 14th. Fun fact, Oktoberfest is not in October. There's going to be themed food and, of course, beer, and it's all going to be on a covered patio. Common Grounds Birmingham Street Art Fair, September 13th to 14th. This is a juried fine art festival. Family friendly, produced by the Guild, benefits Common Ground. Harvest Moon Celebration, September 18 to 20. This is at the Sunquist Pavilion in downtown Farmington. There is a nighttime craft beer, cider, wine, food from local restaurants, and live music each night. Saturday morning, Market of the Harvest Moon. I don't know what that is. Better Cities Film Festival, September 18 to 21 over at Campus Martius downtown. And there are a couple of venues right there. They're going to be like indie films talking about great places and placemaking in the heart of the city. The Northville Victorian Heritage Festival, September 19 to 21. This is actually pretty cool. Like, people actually like the people of Northville actually get dressed up for this day. So they do like a Victorian era street fair with costumes and history tours and children's activities. The Saline Main Street Oktoberfest, that's 19 and 20. Downtown Saline, the whole block. German style beer garden, live music, family area, and downtown dining. The Funky Ferndale Art Fair, September 19 to 21. I might have stopped by that. So downtown Ferndale is twice as funky. It's a juried art event thing with 100+ artists, of course, shopping and food and drinks across the downtown district. And then you got the Ferndale DIY Fair on the other side of Woodward, same date, September 19 to 21. So downtown Ferndale actually splits into two different kind of fairs over one weekend. Yes, they compete, of course. Which one do you like better, guys? Throw it in the comments. The Romulus Pumpkin Festival. So the Romulus Historical Park hosts the Pumpkin Festival September 19 to 21 with a ton of lights, Friday car shows, vendors, food, games, live music. And then there's the Festivals of the Senses, September 20 to 21. And that's Clayton Township Civic Center, Sled Hill, specialty food, performers, family activities. You got the Detroit Foodie Fair, Sunday, September 21st. Shed 5 at the Eastern Market, and it's free. Food makers, tastings, pop-up bites, and runs alongside, Detroit Vegan? I'm not going. I need a burger. Fire and Flannel Festival, September 26th to 27th. This thing is actually hilarious, guys. Yeah, Lumberjack Energy. Look, he wrote right in there. Axe throwing, fire performers, glass blowing, chainsaw carving, food trucks. South Lyon Pumpkin Fest, September 26th to 28th in downtown South Lyon. All right, so there's a parade, there's live music, there's contests like pie eating and who makes the best scarecrow, craft shows, and family entertainment. But here's the main event, guys. Metro Detroit cider mills will be fully opened by September 1st. They're actually starting to open right now this week. Okay, I usually do one event for the main event, but this month it's all about fresh cider and warm donuts because nothing says fall in Michigan like a cider mill, and they're officially back on full swing. Quick Apple math. Michigan is widely cited as having the highest concentration of traditional sweet cider mills, with over 125 licensed mills operating statewide. I'm sure there are even more unlicensed ones. Like if you go back to like Hatfields and McCoy's type of thing, like they're probably like unlicensed like ones up in like the hills and they hide from the cops. That was a very Prohibition era reference, by the way. All right, below are the opening dates for top Metro Detroit cider mills in our 5-carry area. Actually, scratch that. They're my favorites cider mills in the Metro Detroit area. And dates are coming from Fox 2's 2025 roundup. Sometimes they change a little bit, so you may want to check that site for updates before you go. And also check the weather, because most of the stuff's outside. And because I'm dropping this video 2 weeks after I'm actually making it, I'm going to say open on for dates that have already passed, but have not actually passed now. This is a very Back to the Future moment for me, and opens for dates still ahead. Speaking of Back to the Future, fun fact. You can actually, well, sold out at the moment, but you can actually order a flux capacitor on the O'Reilly's Auto Parts website. Okay, Oakland County, Deal's Orchard and Cider Mill in Holly, open August 16th. Franklin Cider Mill opened August 30th. Love the water wheel on that one. We love the water wheel. The Yates Cider Mill in Rochester opened September 6th, right? Iconically water-powered press, Riverside Trail, fudge and ice cream, so good. The Goodson Cider Mill in Rochester opens Labor Day weekend. It's an old school cider mill with donuts and caramel apples. Low-key picnic vibes. You're looking low-key, that's where you go. The Rochester Cider Mill opens Labor Day weekend as well with cider and donuts. Again, another low-key one. Blake's Lyon Township. No, I will never say that again. Irwin's, now owned and run by Blake's and Lyon Township, is open now. They've got also a hard cider bar across the way. Okay, cool. Long Family Orchard in Commerce. Date to be expected or to be announced. I have not been able to find anything on their website about that one yet. Macomb County, Blake's Orchard and Cider Mill in Armada, whatever you want to do. Okay, this is actually a really cool place because they've got like petting farms and zoos and stuff like that, but they also have zombie paintball. You get onto these trucks with open in the back, and you literally shoot zombies, which are actors. It's actually a lot of fun. Westview Orchards is now open over in Washington Township with You Pick Corn, You Pick Apples. There we go. We've got Beryllian Orchards over in Washington Township, also open now, with farm market staples and fresh cider donuts. You've got High Cider Mill over in Bruce Township, where you can do You Pick Apples, wagon rides on weekends, and of course cider and donuts. You got Stony Creek Orchard in Bruce Township. Date TBD. We don't know that one yet. You got Big Red Orchard in Washington Township, which is open now for peaches because it's really close to Romeo and the Peach Festival is going on. In Wayne County, we've got Apple Charlie's in New Boston. Again, You Pick Apples and You Pick Pumpkins as long as they're in season. Parmenters in Northville, one of my personal favorites. They opened August 23rd, which is actually not here yet, but we're cool. Also, it's right next door to the Northville Winery and Brewing, which is nice, and they have bands sometimes at night, Friday nights usually, or Saturdays. I don't remember. Plymouth Orchards and Cider Mill in Plymouth opens August 30th with wagon rides on some days. This is an organic leaning farm market, by the way. Donuts and cider, of course. Three Cedars over in Northville. I like that one too. Opens August 29th with a little mini village kind of a feel with donuts, ciders, corn maze, and hayride. Washtenaw County, you've got the Dexter Cider Mill, which opened up on August 22nd, which has not happened yet. Michigan's oldest continually operating mill. Riverside setting, traditional press, classic donuts. The Elber Orchard Cider Mill over in Manchester opens September 5th with heirloom apples, donuts, and barn market vibes. We've got Ware's. Oh, I love Ware's. Ware's Orchard and County Fair in Ypsilanti. This place is a vibe. Okay, this opens up Labor Day weekend and big time fall playground, corn mazes, petting farms, hay rides, and cider mill. And they don't have one. They don't have two. They have 3 haunted houses that they do every year on this one. So stay tuned. This one's gonna be back in another video. Wasem Fruit Farm in Milan. Don't know how that made the list. Never been there. Never seen it. Open now. Otztabam Orchards, which is in Salem, 2BD. But it's a very rustic orchard. It's actually pretty cool. And then over in Livingston County, we've got Parshville Cider Mills over in Fenton, which opens August 30th. It is a historic mill on the river with donuts and cider and all this stuff. We got Spicer Orchards over in Heartland/Fenton area, which is open now. They've got You Pick all kinds of stuff. It's actually pretty cool. We've got the Shell Family Farm over in Pinckney, which is also open now. And then bonus mills outside Detroit, we've got the Penquitz Cider Mill and Family Farm in Casco, St. Clair. Let's just say St. Clair, which opened August 14th. It's got a farmer's market, fresh cider mills, and easy to add on if you're in the northeast of Macomb. We got the Forever Acres Farm over in Britain, Leland, which is in Leelanau County, open September 6th. You pick, win in season, of course. And if you're new to Mills, my friends, you got to get there early on the weekend. Bring cash for the small stuff, and never underestimate the power of a warm dozen, just the smell of it in the car. It's amazing. I'm there right now. So that's a wrap on September, all things to do in Metro Detroit, from cider mills to art fairs to Oktoberfest. My name is Mike Perna, local real estate agent. Again, I'd be honored to get the call to help you and your family with your next home purchase or home sale, and I will see you on the next video.